No, overall, I thought it was a good weekend. I thought we accomplished the goals that we set, and that was winning the McGinnis Cup, number one. Number two, to get the points and get closer to the teams ahead of us in the league standings. We had some players come in who hadn't played a lot this year. Max Vallis had a terrific weekend. So happy for Max. And, our team was excited for him too. And then Walker Highland came in on Saturday and played. But overall, our team did a good job. You can start to see the depth of our team coming out now. We didn't have Patan or Lesperance, Hainen, and Gould, I think, pick up a point all weekend. But we still found a way to produce some goals and win the game. So overall was pleased. Great crowds, great atmosphere, just a solid weekend all the way around.
We got the 4 points, which was big. We played really well defensively, only living on the one goal, and it was a penalty shot goal. And a lot of guys had some breakout weekends. Max Vallis, obviously, Winter Carnival MVP, did a really good job. It was good to have Tyler Hainen back in the lineup. Get him back in the swing of things, and I thought overall we played really well as a team.
Every weekend now is a bigger weekend than the last one. As you get down near the end of the season, we got 6 games left, and each weekend gets more important. So I thought we did a great job getting the 4 points.
We get another break this week. We don't play this coming weekend, so we've laid it out for the week what we want to do. It gives us a good opportunity to rest a couple guys, heal some guys, and then get ready for Bemidji State. That's going to be a huge weekend in 2 weeks. So it'll give us an opportunity to break their team down and put some things in that into the practice plan that will help us have success when we play Bemidji.
Just catch up on school and practice hard here and get ready for Bemidji State. And that's our last 6 games down the road. These are big points, and we're still in the race for the championship, and we can't take any of those games for granted.
One of the main concerns when you have breaks like this is keeping the intensity up in practice so that you make sure you're ready to go that following weekend. So we did it against Bowling Green. We had a good plan in place, and I think it works. So we'll use that blueprint. But you want some intensity, but at the same time, you want to make sure that we're rested and we're healed so that we're going to that weekend. We feel good, but at the same time, we're still in good shape and anxious to play. And I think we will be, and we've got a 6-game push here to the end of the season, so I think this break comes at a good time.
So usually during the off week, we typically have 3 lifts, so it's a little bit different than a normal lift in season. With that, it's just you're able to not necessarily push them any harder, but get into a little more complex movement patterns so that they're able to, kind of keep a feel of what we've tried to continually build on, especially earlier in the season.
All of our practices are fast-paced. Coach does a good job keeping everyone moving at a high speed, and I think that helps with simulating a game, so to say. But it's hard to do without playing, and I think it's more mental than physical with simulating games. Keeping your reps in practice at a high rate of speed really helps for the off weekends.
We go through goalie drills with goalie coach Joe Sean. That really helps a lot. We do video sessions, and then just making sure that tracking all the pucks and all my movements are crisp in practice.
Well, as coaches, you've got a lot of things going on. You're worried about your team. You're still worried about combinations. Special teams have to get better, but recruiting becomes important now too. This gives us an opportunity to get out on the road and go see some of our current committed players, and at the same time go look at a couple other players that we're trying to get committed to Michigan Tech. So I know Coach Uchuk, he's already on the road recruiting. Coach Sean will go out, and I'll have the opportunity on the weekend to get out and watch some hockey. It'd be nice to just relax and have a nice quiet weekend, but when you're involved in hockey like this, there's no weekends off, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get on the road and see some players.